This past summer of 2016, I spent 6 weeks studying abroad in Verona, Italy. There were many things that I loved about Verona. The beautiful architecture, the river winding through the city. By studying abroad, I was able to travel to new places, make new friends, and eat the most amazing food. Beyond that, I was able to develop as a person and learn about a new culture. Out of everything that I learned while I was abroad, I would like to focus on my development goal of culture and more specifically, art. While in Verona, I was taking 2 classes. One was on basic Italian language, which I only improved slightly, and the other was on Italian art history. This was my favorite class for many reasons. Our teacher, Andrea, took us on trips throughout Verona to see chapels. We often went outside the city to visit other places of artistic importance. These trips took us to Mantova, where we saw many Italian castles. There, we admired frescoes of Roman gods. Andrea taught us all about the iconography used in the artwork, and that made it a much more enjoyable experience for me. I began to learn that each fresco showed a story and tried to teach the viewer a lesson. My favorite story was about a human girl who fell in love with Cupid. She used her wit and patience to complete a series of tasks that would win herself a seat on Mount Olympus. Our excursions also took us to Florence, where we saw original works by Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael. After learning the history behind each of these Italian Renaissance artists, I found a much deeper appreciation for their work. Our art class even took us to the Scrovegni Chapel, where we saw Giotto's Last Judgment. This very fresco was the piece that inspired Michelangelo's famous Last Judgment found in the Vatican. Beyond that, the thing that I really took away from this trip is that art can bring people together of all cultures. Art uses images instead of words to tell a story and convey a feeling. Just like that story of the girl who won a seat on Mount Olympus. Even now, hundreds of years later, I can still be standing there in that castle, staring at that fresco, and I can understand that story and learn something from it. I saw art bring people together in many different ways while I was living in Verona. Beyond the physical art of paintings, sculptures, and frescoes, I also saw how art in the form of music could bring people together. Verona is known for their love of music. During the summer, they have many festivals of jazz and opera. Right in the center of town is the Arena, which is one of the most well-kept Roman amphitheaters to still exist today. While I was in Verona, Adele performed there 2 nights in a row. I was equally as excited as my host sisters. My host sister actually went to both performances. In addition, Verona is home to the Teatro Romano, an ancient Roman half amphitheater. Here they hold jazz and rock concerts. While listening to one of the concerts there, I realized that it did not matter what language the music was in. We were all sharing the same beautiful experience. Music and artwork are special in the way that they can transcend language and culture. They can be enjoyed by a variety of people, and in that way, they can bring people together.